Goal for Manly United.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goal to Manly.
The score is Manly 3, St George City 1. That's full time in the men's under-20s. Final score, Manly United 3, St George City 1. Manly's goals coming from Max Martinello, Aston Holm and Kai Evans. St George City's goal scored by Zakaria Hamoud. Please stick around for the men's first grade game between Manly and St George City, scheduled for 7:30 p.m. kickoff. There's also the canteen at the northern end of the ground, as well as the far post on the eastern side of the ground. Both of those will be available until the conclusion of the men's first grade game tonight. First grade lineups to come shortly, and we will also, by the way, have a crossbar challenge at halftime, sponsored by a long-time Manly United sponsor, Community Bank Freshman.
So you press lock there. Just press it. Press that and you'll be. I'm crazy. What? What's my hacker? In my so press that, and you'll be. So just press that and you'll be on camera. Press that and. Press this! Wyatt, press this and that noise will go over there. Okay. under the people. Yeah, ready? Oh, yeah, and the people. CPT. Lisa, ready with me. It's going to be a bloodbath. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Oh, look. Little winner is training. Yeah. The little winks are training now.
drops in for tonight's first grade game, firstly for St. George City. Starting for them, number 1, Jack Kenny. Number 4, Solomon John Monahan Vaika. Number 5, Louis Mitchell. Number 8, Dominic Cox. Number 9, Mark McNulty. Number 10, Paulo Mitchell. Number 15, Nathan Grimaldi. Number 18, Gonzalo Aguiles. Number 19, Jesse Forti. Number 23, Dakota Askew. And number 33, Louis Cooley. On the St. George City bench, number 2, Matthew Wabi. Number 7, Levi Suriaga. Number 11, Komodo Kamada. Number 13, Cameron Kemp. Number 16, William Kunas. And number 17, Noah Ovens. Now, the lineup for your Manly United FC. Starting in goal, number 1, Levi Kay. Number 2, Aaron O'Driscoll. Number 3, Matthew O'Donoghue. Number 4, Jesse Pires. Number 9, Benjamin Coop. Number 10, Harry McCarthy. Number 11, Lucas Meek. Number 19, Alan Aganovich. Number 23, Darcy Burgess. Number 26, Harry Vanderside. Number 28, Jasper Chipman. On the Manly United bench, number 7, Peter Kakaris. Number 8, Stefano Rossello. Number 13, Tiger Kawani. Number 14, Max Pengelli. Number 17, Farah Coco. And number 21, Anthony Carreras. Manly United would like to thank the following businesses for their support during the 2025 season. Community Bank Freshwater, Brown Brothers Skip Beans, Ray White, Brookville Mazda, DYRSL, Lionsport Travel, Bingley, Balgola and Motorvale, JB Metropolitan, CMS Surveyors, Auto Body Smash Repairs, Brookvale Aluminium, The Athlete's Foot, Amazon Power Acai, Benedict Recycling and Building Materials, Blue Dog Signs, Help Up, Northern Beaches Marine, Oxford Falls Grammar School, Fine Apparel, Holly Dean Estate, Loomis, Manly Pacific Sydney, Mytronics, Briggs Brookvale, Grilled, Banana Blossom, and Bestiny. Just a reminder that the Manly United women's team is also at home this weekend. Manly United take on Newcastle Jets Sunday 29th of June. The under-23s kicking off at 3 p.m. here at Cromer Park, followed by the women's first grade game at 5 p.m. Please welcome the two teams onto the field, St. George City and your Manly United.
Cromer Park on a Friday night. It is round 21 of the NPL Men's New South Wales as Manly United take on St. George City in a vital game for both sides. Win today for either pretty much controls things in regards to staying in the competition for 2026. G'day, Nicholas Kutniak with you, and expecting an absolute beauty between these two sides. Manly United in 10th on the ladder, St George City in 12th, and as I said, a win today for either side, they can basically say, we're home, we're going to be in the comp next year for 2026. So Manly, 6 wins this season, 6 draws and 8 losses. And heading into tonight's game, as I said, it is an important one for them. Their lineup, Levi Kay, the 1, the goalkeeper. Aaron O'Driscoll in 2. In 3, Matthew O'Donoghue. Jesse Perez in 4. Harry McCarthy in 10. Will be screaming his name if he scores a beauty. Lucas Meek in 11. Rocco Pele at 12. Alan Aganovich in 19. Darcy Burgess 23. Harry van der Sarg 26. And Jasper Chipman in 28. Starting 11 for Manly, coached by Jimmy Snedden, who's replaced Patrick Sponsbike a couple of weeks ago. While for St George City, their starting 11, it is Jack Kenny between the sticks, the 1. In 4, it's Solomon John Monahan Vaker. In 5, Lewis Seal, who's playing his first game for City in first grade. Dominic Cox in 8, Mark McNulty 9, Paul Omitri is in 10, Nathan Grimaldi in 15, Goncalo Agrelos in 18, Jesse Foti 19, Dakota Askew 23, and Lewis Curie in 33. This season, City, they've had 6 wins, 4 draws and 10 losses. Both sides lost last week. For St George City was against Blacktown 3-1, with McNulty scoring his 8th goal for the season, while the Mount Georgetown Rangers had the win over Manly. Can you believe that? In a lot of regards, it was a little bit of a shock for a lot of people considering the season the Rangers have had this season. Manly, who at points during the year have gone on goals fest at Cromer Park. Can we see that happening today? And I say that because look at what they've done in the past, Manly, and I think this is important to note. Start of the season, 5-0 against the Mariners. Then they defeated the Rangers 5-0. Even a 5-2 result against Sydney Olympic at Belmore, and that 6-1 win against Wollongong. How can we forget that? But they have been on the end of big scores. I know some will say 3-0 against Marconi is not a big score, but the 6-0 loss against Sydney FC just under 2 weeks ago was one that a lot of people will want to forget and forget in a hurry. So we're just about right for kick-off at Cromer Park. Friday night football is underway. St George City have the first use of football. Dominic Cox, we expect big things from him tonight for City. Lobs the ball, that Meek heads back. Another header from Maudi, former Newcastle player. McNulty doing some work. Back to Solomon John Monahan Vaker. He goes back to Grimaldi on the left. Lucio on this left side, we're watching him today, the young fella. The ball comes back to Jack Kenny, who goes to the right side. Ball did go out, so it'll be a Manly ball. Good Manly fan base today. The kids are here supporting their team. Being told that at half-time there will be a crossbar challenge. We might try to see if we can get that broadcast on Football New South Wales on YouTube. The ball comes back to the keeper, Jack Kenny, for St George City. The ball is on halfway for Manly. Darcy Burgess works it back. So again, Jesse Perez works it up the line. Meg trying to go forward. CEO plays it out. It will be Lucas Meek once again to take the throw on halfway. 90 seconds in, no score. Couldn't get in before to play Harry van der Sarg, and the ball goes out for a throw to be taken by Lewis CEO. McNulty heads it. Good control. Mitri works in the middle. Chestnut in the right position there. Foti, the ball drops back. Rescue, we know what he can do. Touches off Manly, will be a corner. So St George have an opportunity early. corner, in-swinger. Drops back, Cox had a shot, deviates off the range of the Manly side. Lost against the Rangers last week. Ball goes back in the area. Couldn't find the target of Monahan Vayaka. Cleared out of there by Manly. Ball drops back. Jack Kenny decides to circulate it deep. I tell you what, it's very deep. He's hit onside McNulty, but can't control it. And now Meek. Meek works it forward, the American. The ball played out by City last, I thought. What will be a decision by the linesman? Yes, that's the call. Our referee is Reece Edwards, by the way, Rory McFarlane, and Rowan Fisher, our assistants. Alexander Zastin Mitkovic is our fourth official. Now it's a chance for City to roll forward. St George. Askew works it down the line. Important to note that Kamada's on the bench today. Komoto Kamada can offer up a side. Vayaka, McNulty, Cox loses possession. Here comes Manly. Harry McCarthy did the splits, Harry McCarthy, I should say. Burgess worked it back. And then Chipman tucked it back. And Manly set up from behind. Gunovich utilising the left. Gunovich has possession again from the O'Driscoll ball. Meek can't control things. The ball's gone out for a throw for St George City. Now the ball comes back. Kenny down the right side. Askew. Cox. Monahan Vayaka across the face. Last time St George City was a victor a couple of weeks ago at Penshurst Park in what was a dramatic comeback, 3-2 against Spirit. The ball was played out when Donahue was coming across. It's 2-0, they were down in the first half at Penshurst. Scored in, what was it, the 75th minute, and then scored 2 goals after that to get the verdict. Monahan Vayaka got the goal as well on that night. It was the captain's knock indeed. So Manly, 3 losses on the trot. Their last win was on May 31 against the Sharks at Seymour Shaw. In control on that occasion by Manly. McCarthy expects him to be an important factor on this side today. See Burgess as well for Manly. Cox. It's a shonky ball to Grimaldi. He plays it forward. City looking to build the pressure. Played on from the CEO. Askew to the right. Ball was worked into the middle. Save was made by Kay. It bounces down. It's played awkwardly by Meek. And it's been hooked out of there. O'Driscoll doing the work. Cox sides it up. The CEO works it into the middle. Headed down by O'Driscoll. Burgess. And it's won by Cox. Nice ball on by Curry. It's in the middle. See what, that cross was an overly flash. But you can see what Agrillis was trying to do. Cox trying to work it forward. No control by Mitri. Ball drops back to Askew. Foti on the right side. Lays it back. Askew. Curry. Good ball. Nice touch. Didn't quite work from Mitri, but Manly were able to stifle it for the meantime. This is Grimaldi. Down the left, CEO works it on. McNulty, back to Lewis. He can't get to it. CEO, know what he can do with the ball. strike! That is a sensational goal by St George City.
Goal for St George City.
It has been scored by Paolo Mitri. He has done it so well. That is a lovely strike. You just sit back and watch how beautiful that was. The opening goal to make it 1-0. Manly have got some work to do. Ball goes across to O'Driscoll. O'Donoghue plays it up. Manly need to build, but St George have got pressure already. Here's McNulty. McNulty might have a crack himself. He does deviate off Manly. Curry is in position. Lays it back. Mitri might go bang again. It's wide. And goes out for a goal kick. Well, there you go. Mitri gets the opener. So now Cox works it on. Foti has Askew. Corner. Corner had. Oh, nearly another for City. It does touch off Manly, so it'll be a corner.
How was the walkout, Elena? Hey, how was the walkout?
So, corner had. Again, City to build once again through Cox. Cox works it to the far post. He tried to get his foot onto it, Grimaldi, but couldn't. And it will be a goal kick. So City got the lead here through the Palamitri goal as it's been worked across the face. Manly deliver a ball forward. It's been headed by Mazzio. And he tries to control things here, O'Driscoll. Now Meek works it back inside. Begins. Didn't do much with it on that occasion. In Coop. On the field at the moment. As now St George trying to take a shot that deviates. And the ball does go out eventually, so there must be a change there. Must be Coop on Pellet. The team was that we were given a few moments ago. I'm sure that's different. No, it is definitely Coop, so Coop's on the field. Pellet. Thought that was strange as the ball goes back inside. Here's a shot that deviates off, and another shot. Oh, that's a cracker! And guess who again? Nathan Grimaldi. You don't expect him to do things like that. You don't.
Goal for St George City, scored by number 15, Nathan Grimaldi.
Nathan Grimaldi gets the goal.
St George City 2.
And the score is 2-0 St George City. Amazing stuff. 2-0 to St George City. Now, they need to do something here. Manly United. Moved forward by O'Driscoll. Coop was not going to get to it anyway. Askew takes the throw. Here to the out, take 2. Burgess works it back. And Driscoll goes forward. He was taken down the challenge. Foul will be called against Jesse Foti. So now it will be Perez who works it back. Manly needs something to go their way in the next couple of minutes. Cooper's in position. He'll spin back. It was played back from the CEO. Now it's point forward. It goes out. So good work by Jack Kenny. Meek to take the throw. Manly lob it forward through Grimaldi. It's played by Gunovich. That goes out. The throw on this near side. Can you believe it's been a long time between drinks for Manly to score goals? It feels like anyone. They're playing at the moment. It's been a disappointing factor. Ball's played out by Grimaldi. So this is Manly's last couple of games. I mentioned last week they lost against the Rangers. They lost against Sydney FC a week prior, 6-0. Manly had the ball in the back. I'll say on the right side to be exact, Perez, but it's played out. But that 1-0 loss against United, their last win was against Sutherland, and even then, it was only 1-0. So if they are to score 2 on the bounce, they need to get a wriggle on, because the last time Manly have scored more than 1 goal was back in round 12. I mentioned that game against Olympic, 5-2 at Birmingham. And the last time they've done it at Cromer Park was 6-0 when they defeated Wollongong. The funny thing is, they've only once this season only scored 2 goals in a game. Normally it's in multiples. 5 or 6 is usually the key. So, if you just joined us, it is 2-0 City. Monahan Vayaka finds Curie. Ball is played back by McNulty. Curie, Cox can't control. Askew comes back. Kenny has to be very careful. Grimaldi now has it on the left. And now it's in position once again for Agrelos. Down the right side, Foti will try to get onto the end of it. The ball bounces and eventually will go to Dakota Askew. Askew carts it back inside the Curie. He goes back to Cox. Cox now goes back to Askew. Askew will be looking to go back to the left, but he went behind instead of Solomon John Monahan Vayaka. Now Manly trying to get a header. Ball drops down again. St George City, you know, another goal's looming large. McNulty, I think from memory, he's scored in the last 3 games. He's got 8 this season, McNulty. And Mark Dewitt. Ball drops back to Levi K. At the moment, it's not his day. Manly's day either. Driscoll, that's a bad error. Here's a chance. Mitri tried to scoot it back inside. Couldn't be controlled by McNulty. But still, City have possession again. It's a wide ball. Ball back inside by CEO. Does drop back, and now here's a chance once again for St George to reload. Grimaldi has it once again. This is Monahan Vayaka. He goes back to Grimaldi. Grimaldi again. Monahan Vaika. Back to Grimaldi. Grimaldi will utilise Curry. Nice ball to McNulty. In the end, it's been stifled and Manly have it once again. Played on. Nice ball, Meek. Coop has possession. Coop back inside. Meek has to do some work to get to it. O'Donoghue's in support now. He has it. Plays it back. Darcy Burgess. Shipman utilised O'Driscoll. Burgess, they're high now. Gunovich, the only one in his own half, is one of the playing Manly side, Manly players. There's now, he tried to control Burgess, the ball goes out. George will have possession again. The 19th minute, and it's full dominance by St George City. But 2-0, we know many, many times, can be dangerous. I say can be dangerous. Maybe not today. McCarthy tried to find Coop but couldn't. Cox went back. Askew has it. Burgess tried to defend. Askew forward. Played out by O'Driscoll. So City have it on the far post end of the ground. And Driscoll heads it, and it's bouncing down. City needs something to go their way. They want another goal because Manly is starting to open up here. Maybe get a chance going their way. Maldi has it at the back. Manly have it through Perez. Jesse down the right side. Here's Meek. Meek tries to cut back inside. And at the end, touches off Manly last. So it'll be a throw to City. If you just joined us, the St George City 2-0. Two bangers, but the first one will be the one that will be more rememberable. Palamitri scoring the goal. And the second goal was scored by Nathan Grimaldi, which in some regards is a bit of a shock to the system. Grimaldi scored. Here they come again through Jesse Foti. Foti doing some work here, needs it across in, does touch off Manly last, I reckon, and that will be the call. So, what can they offer up here? City. Short ball, McNulty works it back. Save made by Kay. Monahan Vaika couldn't get to it. So, Manly down 2-0. Van der Sar works it forward. Monahan Vaika played to Askew. Cox has got possession. Monahan Vaika from Maldi. Back to Monahan Vaika. Maldi once more. Ball work forward. Gunovich. Well, we're going to see a call of handball. Did touch off St George City. So Manly won the ball. Those who just joined us, we've had 23 minutes City have got the break. But you just never know what Manly can do. Remember, it is 2-0. Still plenty of time in this game, but it is well and truly one that Manly need to get a goal shortly. As Grimaldi works it across. Too deep that one, and the ball goes out for a throw for Manly. Works it on. Here's McNulty. Well, he's going to be in the middle, I reckon. That's where he is, because Mitri was the man, well, I should say, go again, third time lucky, Grelos, and the Grelos works it back in. Playing down that left side. Got McNulty stuck in my head because what he can do. Throw taken on this occasion by Levi Kay. What he can offer up. He's just scored that goal before. Nearly won the possession, but Burgess did a good job. Donahue got it out wide. And they've cut it back to O'Driscoll. Now it's Jesse Perez. Best ball in the world by Van der Sarg. Former FC player. Grimaldi has it. Cox back to Grimaldi. Monahan Vayaka. Askew back to Cox. Cox goes back to Monahan Vayaka. Grimaldi. Cox. CEO. And flicked on. Jesse by go again. Keep on forgetting Carlo Grelos. He's wearing the gloves today. Manly trying to work in the centre. It's Coop. Ball goes back into position for Harry McCarthy. McCarthy will have to spear it wide. He does. O'Donoghue's on the run. O'Donoghue tried to cross it back inside. Touched off City. Now headed by Cox. Now it's played forward. It was just a hoik out of there. Palamitri can't win the ball. Played forward by Uganovic. Uganovic had possession, lost it. He'll have a gain. Now Uganovic works it forward. Here's Coop. Now he'll have to cut back inside. Coop, can he work a ball back? He does. O'Donoghue looks to cross. He doesn't yet. O'Donoghue has to work it back. He does. Burgess once more. Shipman back. O'Driscoll. Burgess back to O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll. Now trying to spin him around there was McCarthy. Donahue. Speak about him because he tried his best in that effort, just couldn't really get any control. But he's still got possession here. Coop's in the middle. As it's played back, Darcy couldn't control Burgess. Now it's Perez on the right. Again, Perez. On that ball by Chipman. O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll going forward. Van der Sarg. Right corridor to Meek. Meek. Back in the middle. Van der Sarg. We know what he can offer up. There's a ball by Perez and Chipman back. Gunovich, Burgess. Nice touch, McCarthy. McCarthy can't get the ball back in the middle. It comes back, Van der Sarg. McCarthy again had to stifle it. Burgess works it back to O'Driscoll. 28 in. Still 2-0 City. O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll going forward. O'Driscoll can't get to it. City try to play it back. Cox taken down. Foul call to St George City. Darkis's men lead this one 2-0. So now, Grimaldi works it back. Theo couldn't get a decent ball on, and at the end he couldn't flick it forward. Grelos is now has to do some work to play it back. Burgess, that's always scary. Levi Kay was able to save the day. But now Manly look to go forward. Right side Perez, Jesse. Van der Sarg. Shipman, Perez, Aganovich. And now it comes back to Kay. O'Driscoll. Burgess. O'Driscoll once more. Darcy Burgess trying to work it forward. City have won the spoils. Monahan Vaiak at the back. Grimaldi. Cox, no control. Darcy Burgess works it on. Now it's McCarthy. It's back to Chipman. Manly, a chance before the break. 15 to go. They can offer something, but at the moment they haven't. City have possession. Monahan Vaiak. Ball on by Palametri. A banger. You can see it on social media. Palametri. Grimaldi. Chio works it forward. McNulty. And now, Agrelos. Good ball. Control Mitri. Not quite. Manly have it. Grimaldi will let it bounce and it goes out for a throw for City. The score, if you just joined us, is 2-0 St George City. And for 2 goals, Mitri and Grimaldi, the goal scorers. This weekend, Wanderers play Wolves at Wanderer Football Park, 3 p.m. tomorrow. Olympic and Blacktown City at Cogra. George FC and RP at Barton. Bloom Park on Sunday for Mariners and Rangers. Rockdale Sutherland at Rockdale. Marconi and FC at Marconi. United and Spirit at United. So Sydney United will be looking to get the 3 points in that game as Cox works it back for City. Monahan Vaiak onto the rights. You know what Askew can offer here. Cox has it now. Grimaldi once more. Chio works it forward. McNulty will be calling for it, but again, Agrelos decided to go back, and that didn't quite work. Him and Corey tried to link up. As now Darcy Burgess looks to go forward. Darcy trying to work it to the left. Stifled by Askew. He comes back. Monahan Vaiak. He's able to work it forward. McNulty's in position. Heads it back. And then another header that comes down. This will go back to Monahan Vaiak. Monahan Vaiak. He goes forward and he looks to work it on. No control at the end by Grelos. And here comes Perez from Manly. Perez works it. It's saved by Jack Kinney. Askew down the right. Dimitri works it back to Monahan Vaiak. This is Grimaldi. Monahan Vaiak again. The former Ranger. So Monahan Vaiak again. Will work in the middle. Curry. McNulty back to Curry. Sideball. Machio has it. Now he'll look to go forward. Cuts it back inside. Well, can he offer a shot, Mitri? No, but Cox will go wide. Foti on the right. Back to Askew, the former City player. Now, the ball by Palamitri. Machio couldn't control. Played by Manly. Goes out corner. Touched off Lucas Meek. 33 minutes in, and they lead this one, St George City. It may have controlled things here. You can't say they've just done enough because there's still plenty of water to pass. Corner taken. Punch by Kay. Curry. Askew. Nice ball on. Which we can't get to it. Comes down. Cox can't control. Here is McNulty. Needs to be some skill. Touched off Manly again. Another corner. Parliamentary to take it. This to be taken by Palamitri. Right footer in. Mitri will let it bounce. Didn't touch off Manly last. Grelos. Chio works it in. Bounces around. Comes back for Dakota Askew. Works it forward. Foti can't get to it. McCarthy is trying to control it. Foti plays it off a Manly player, so it will be a corner to St George City. Crowd goes silent for the meantime, knowing it could be 3 in a moment. Grelos, short ball. Grelos now works it on. Here's Mitri! Nearly a double banger. Okay, didn't get a touch on it. I'll tell you what, it's an absolute whisker away. You got a touch. Would have been a corner, but it's not. Gunovich does flick off Chio. Meek turned over. Mitri, nice ball. McNulty works it. Mitri, will he go wide? He goes himself again. No. Goal kick for Manly. So 37 minutes into this game. The score remains 2-0. The ball goes out. So it will be a St George City throw. Perez heads it up. Monahan Baker heads it down. Curry works it back. Grimaldi plays it out. It will be another throw on this side. Taken by Jesse Perez. Gunovich. Now it's worked on by Kay. Driscoll. Donahue.
Excuse me, can I do what's up?
And now They look to go forward. As one of the kids thinks it's Scary Movie 2, during the What's Up or the Budweiser answers. Now again, looks to work it back inside. It was in Van der Sar. It's now Grimaldi. Grimaldi trying to go forward. Well, Perez, he won the ball. Didn't control Burgess. Nice work then. Perez doesn't do enough with it. It goes back to Palamitri, who does deviate back. Really need a goal to go their way. Burgess spins around Burgess. Now Meek has it on the right. Goes back to Burgess. Burgess will be looking to side it up. He goes back to Perez. Perez now goes back to halfway. Aganovich, pressure by McNulty. Cox can't win the ball. Askew lobs it forward. Foti's on the run. Touch off Manly through O'Driscoll.
Tonight I'm gonna see in your head.
Jesse Foti to take it. Mitri back to Askew, should say. I think I said Foti. To go to Askew, took the throw. My apologies. As now it's worked on. Chio trying to go back in the middle. Manly have it through Coop. And then Ganovich's ball wasn't great. Coop trying to win it. And now to gain Grelos, who goes back to Cox. Cox. And now work back to Curry. Monahan Vayaka from the Askew ball. It's back to Grimaldi. Grelos, Cox. Touch off Manly. Curry works it back. Grimaldi now goes left. Chio now has it. Looks to go forward. Touches off Manly. All wide there by Grelos. McNulty back. Chio goes back to Curry. Back to Machio. He goes back to Curry. Curry goes across the face. And now this is again Monahan Vayaka, who goes to Askew. Foti's in support. Askew will work it back to Cox. Cox now trying to go forward. It's Manly's possession though. Manly trying to go back. Oh, it's won by Mitri. Palamitri scoots a ball. Too much on it. Foti
To all
can't
the
get to
kids
it.
who have been selected to participate in the halftime crossbar challenge, sponsored by Community Bank Freshwater, please gather at the northern end of the field near the canteen.
That's the voice of Eric Subiano, our ground announcer tonight. Should note about him, he's a replacement like I am tonight. I'm replacing the Prince of Chroma, Alex Molchanov. He's replacing the Terror of Chroma, Anthony Caruso. As the ball goes back to Jack Kenny, and Kenny has it. Kenny bowls one deep. Askew will look to go back inside. Here's Cox. Monahan Vayaka. Grimaldi. Chio tries to work it forward. Grelos tried to get to it, couldn't. Goal kick. So 3 minutes of regulation time. We will have extras. St George have it. Mitri! Oh, Kay makes the save. Kay makes the save. 3 shots on target by City. Some fans obviously enjoying themselves tonight, the young kids. goal kick to be, well, I should say the foul to be taken by the goalkeeper in Jack Kenny over halfway. As I said, Manly needs something to go their way. Goal before the break is so crucial. So crucial. Works forward. Try to be flicked on by Coop. Comes back. Monahan Baker. Has it. Goes left. Chio tries to roll it forward. Get it down by Gunovic. It's now on this right side. Meek. Perez. Van der Sar. Chipman found Burgess. Worked it on. McCarthy. Van der Sar. Chipman works it to the left. Again, O'Donoghue. Back to Chipman. He now goes back to Gunovic. Now it's Jesse Perez. All played back. Van der Sar, Perez now, Gunovic. Now this is Burgess who goes back to Perez. We're just about to hit injury time in the first half. Perez. Meek doesn't get a touch on it. Van der Sar trying to work it back inside, touch off Curry. Ball goes back to Meek. Minute of additional time's been added. Burgess. Well, Meek taken down. No foul called. City work it up the line. Grimaldi. Headed by Chipman. Cox can't get to it. It's bouncing around. Manly tried to force it forward. Couldn't work. Ball goes back to O'Driscoll. They can get a goal before the break, as I said. They can set this one up. O'Donoghue. Now it's Coop. Coop was taken. Coop was trying to work a ball on. City have possession again. This is Grimaldi who works it high in the air. Comes back down. This will be again in Gunovic. Goes across. Oh, that's great skill, O'Driscoll. Into the area, taken down. Play continues. Manly can't hold control. Eventually cleared away by St George City. Comes back to Burgess. That's half-time. Goal of the season was scored potentially by Palometri. And Nathan Grimaldi also got a goal. So 2-0 City lead, 9 shots to 0. Shots on target, 3 for City. Corners, 8 for City. Offsides, 1-0. Fouls, 3-2. Half-time, 2-0 City. 2-0 City at half-time. NPL Men's New South Wales. Crossbar challenge about to happen at the ground. I don't know if we can sneak this on air, can we? If we can, I'm happy to call it. But I'd assume we're going to go back to a holding screen. But half-time, City do lead Manly 2-0. That is the score. 2-0, Mitri and Grimaldi, the goal scorers. As I said, we are going to have the crossbar challenge come through, but I think we're going to go to a holding screen to say half-time. So I'll stop talking. We'll be back on the other side for the second half. City and Manly United.
Get that legal Big Bang feel at Community Bank Freshwater. With 20 years of experience and a team of locals, you can feel confident with your money being handled locally and backed by Australia's 5th largest bank, the only one able to make that grassroots connection. Meet Casey and the team at Community Bank Freshwater and find out how you can help the bank that supports you and supports your Manly United FC. Hey team, need it cleared? Brown Brothers Bids is here. They've been servicing the Northern Beaches and surrounds for over 40 years. Next time you think skip bids, think Brown Brothers. Reliable service and eco-friendly operations is what they do best. Brown Brothers has planted over 16,000 trees and recycles over 80% of their collections. At Brown Brothers, they live and breathe skip bins. So go on, skip the mess, just bid it with the best. Call on 99996466 or get a fast quote at brownbrosbins.com.au. While we get ready for the halftime crossbar challenge, we also have a small-sided game in front of the Lucas Neal stand featuring under 8 players from the Harbour Heat. To start the crossbar challenge. Ooh, good effort. Oh, that was close. Roof the net. Hey! Got someone to hit the crossbar. Now everyone else will get their own chance to hit the crossbar, so that young person hasn't won just yet. looks like we've got our winner. Congratulations to Ella from the Manly United Girls JDL Under 13s. You have won a $250 bank account courtesy of longtime Manly United sponsor, Community Bank Freshwater. Let's all give Ella a round of applause. Well done again to the under-8 players from Harbour Hill.
Back at Cromer Park, the second half between St George City and Manly United. 9 shots they've had, City, 3 on target, 8 corners. Fouls are 3-2 with 1 offside for Manly. This is going to be an interesting second half. They may lead 2-0 City, but we've seen this story before. Can it be repeated where a team comes from behind from a 2-0 deficit? The second half is underway, booted deep. Let's see what they can offer up Manly, because surely they know that if they win tonight, they are safe for next year, because, you know, if they lose tonight, it just gets a little bit scary. And I say that because I know some people go, oh, yeah, but they're only 12 points in front. Exactly, they're only 12 points in front. And that's where it makes interesting. And I say 12 points ahead of the relegation zone as such. That's where they need to be very mindful. A win today is so important. I've got to say, it's so important. As they build up here, here's the shots. Well, Van der Sar, he could have nailed it, but it was saved by Jack Kenny. Now down the right side. It's Jesse Fode's got it. Fode was taken off the ball by O'Donoghue, but it's okay. Burgess goes back. It's a deep ball once more by O'Driscoll. There is control. Does he want to boot it forward here? That's the question. Monahan Vayaka was saying he was sort of pushed. He wasn't. O'Driscoll trying to work at the Burgess. Manly in their own third at the moment. Gunovich drives it long over the top of McCarthy. Across the faces, Monahan Vayaka. Romaldi found support. Now this left side. Chillo trying to work it on. Chillo, and at the end it's gone out by Manly. Just joined us. 2-0 to St George City. Dimitri got the opener. An absolute beauty. It's on our socials as we speak. There's now City. Here's the ball by Fode. It's across the face and wide. It will be a goal kick. Manly looking to build from their own third. Does deviate, and it will be a corner. Palamitri will take the corner. Will ride it with him. Fode's in the 6-yard box. Same as McNulty, who goes forward now. Kay trying to make the save. Deviates off him. Van der Sarg's got it. Lobbed up by Cox. Manly trying to get themselves out of trouble. Burgess. Slips it on. Meek. Oh, what about the thief work? Grelos. Talk about a pickpocket. As now goes back from Foti. Monahan Vega. Just a high ball. It's a high ball. And it's saved at the back by Levi Kay. Now Driscoll has it on the left. Ball is worked on. Vega. Very good player. Spears that ball out. Nearly take the throw through O'Donoghue. Burgess has it. They're benched, by the way, for Manly. We'll get to in a second because McCarthy, you know what he can do. McCarthy tries to get himself in position, deviates off Cox, and it comes back to Jack Kenny. Subs bench for Manly. Anthony Carreras, the sub-goalkeeper, in 21. Peter Kakera, 7. Stefano Rosello in 8. Kawano, 13. And Gilly in 14. Coco, 17. For St George City, Kemp, the sub-goalkeeper. Warby, Roberts, Kamada, Kunis and Ovens. So both sides expect them to go to their respective benches in a couple of moments. Askew has possession. Cox. Now, Jesse Foti goes to Askew. Askew. Get a cross in. O'Donoghue was on him. Eventually the ball slips out. And it will be a goal kick. As our referee, Reece Edwards, does his shoes. Ties the right foot. I do wonder, in the game of football, how many times we've had at least 20 seconds of wait because of a referee tying his shoe. It's a fun stat. I'd love to know if anybody's got that. I don't think anybody does. Nobody writes the reason why we have extra time. It's just extra time. Actually, that's another thing. I know it's a random thought, but do you think that we should write in match reports how many minutes of injury time has been added on? Just a question. Dakota Askew works the ball on. Jesse Foti outside the area. Cox deviates off Manly. Oh, well, I'll tell you what, that's good work by Perez. Again, Manly have it. McCarthy. Shipman. McCarthy. Might he go himself? McCarthy. Chips it forward. Coop. Can't make the run. Kenny's there. It's almost teasing us. We're knowing we want to see it. We want to say it. We want to say those famous McCarthy words. At the moment, just not there yet. Here's Bodie. Might be a chance for him. Oh! Well, that's friendly fire. Levi Kay was always going to make the save. On that occasion, Jesse Fody is on the ground. He gets back up. He'll go back into action. As Perez works the ball on. Meek is on a run. Touched off City, will be a corner. So corner to be taken. Manly supporters need to cheer their team on. There is a goal looming, you imagine. Just for the game, we'd love to see one for Manly to get this alive, because City, they have controlled it, though it's only 2-0. Another goal would seal the deal. Corner to be taken. Manly need a goal here. It's worked in. Sent it away by Monahan Fayaka. Take 2 for corners for Manly. So corner to be taken. Bounces every which way. Nolte's got it. He's looking for runners. This is where St George City can make you pay. And at the moment, it's on the get out jail card a little bit, because Manly have got it once more. City can really turn on the wick, but as I said, I think they might need to just to get that one goal, because Manly, they're teasing us, to say the least. They get a good ball on Burgess. I think this is the big problem when you haven't scored on 3.5 games now, that you start to tease, or it starts to not exactly feel smooth. And a lot of people know what we're talking about in that regard. Whatever job you do, there's times when you're absolutely highballing, and there's times where you feel like a slug trying to do it. And that's, I think, one of the things in that regard we're seeing from Manly, where they're setting up, but it just feels like it can't get together. You can tell when a team or anybody's hot and when you're not. Whereas, again, this is Mitri. Mitri turned to O'Donoghue. Now, here's a shot by Grelos. It's high, and it's over the top for a goal kick. So, here's Burgess, Driscoll, Cox, right side, Foti, Askew, touch on by Cox. Well, he couldn't get across in first on Mitri, touch back, Foti looking for support. Down by Perez and Co. Comes back, Cox. St George City, there's another looming. No handball called. Eventually, foul will go the way of Manly. And I know that the St George City fans will be disgusted with the call. And I get it. There was a handball probably there. It's hard from where we are, so you have to go with the referee. But definitely that challenge had to be called on Jasper Chipman. Manly hit it. Cox, City. Nolte skips it back. He's calling, but Askew decides to go short in the middle to Curry. Curry finds a Grelos. Spins, Cox. Cox now again will look to go down Main Street. He will look to go left now. That's not the call. And now Manly have it. McCarthy. Curry stops it. Curry now looking, circulating. He'll go short. Agrelos. A ball on. McNulty won't get to it. It's been stopped by Aganovich. There's again Cox. Has possession. Dakota Askew. Askew looking to build this. City, another goal would end the game. Definitely solidify their place into the competition next year. Jesse Fody off the ball. O'Donoghue. Yep. The flag is up for offside. You wonder when either side will go to the pine.
Jesse, go!
So now, ball across the face, Burgess, and then back it went to Chipman from Van der Sar. Perez now looking to build, didn't quite work. Ball goes up to halfway. It's been headed down. City. Ball up the middle by Monahan Vayaka. Nolte couldn't do much with it. Burgess has it. Manly looking to build now. Burgess. Darcy. Darcy works it onto his left. McCarthy. Good ball. Burgess. Oh, it wasn't a bad cross, I've got to admit, by O'Donoghue. It bounces back. It's going to be headed down by Perez. Curry is going to try to control. Didn't quite work, and now it's back to Burgess. And then a ball by Perez. McCarthy won't get to it. Curry plays it back, and then Van der Sar can't get to it. And then it's played down by Askew. It is headed back by McNulty. Now Palometri tries to find McNulty on the run. Aganovich is there, though. Aganovich trying to work it forward. It goes out. It will be a throw for St George's City. Throw to be taken by City. Didn't quite get to it, could he, Burgess? Manly. Again. Van der Sar just plays it into space. Coop is going to get to it. Coop now, what can he do here in this passage? Coop will look to work it back. Coop side saddling. Coop now, he'll have to work it down the left side. He might go back. He does the Van der Sar. Van der Sar again goes wide to Perez. Perez now will look to circulate in the middle. Too deep for Meek. And it will be saved by Kenny. Ball played over halfway. Turned over. McNulty deviated, then the shot by Mitri. Pressure was on, and the save eventually made by Levi Key. So about to see substitutions. Nathan Roberts is warming up. So there's a couple other players warming up. Might get confirmation on that. This ball was worked on wide. substitutions will be made now. Should say it's Levi Guerrero. Levi, who's in Nathan Roberts' number. That's probably why I got mistaken there. And he's going to replace from Carlo Agrelos. Chiriago, I should say.
Substitution for St. George City. Leaving the field, number 18, Gonzalo Agrelos, replaced by number 7, Levi Chiriago.
Chiriago. Remember him from Sutherland. Here's a chance. He's been taken down the area. Levi's first play was taken down and the yellow card's given. Driscoll gets the card. Chiriago. Was taken down, was actually outside the area. It'll be for about 20 yards. Petrie takes it. Save mate. Now Burgess works it to the left. O'Donoghue. It's been turned over. City. Nolte back Cox. Curry Cox. Chiriago has it on the left side. It's gone out. Will be a goal kick. Goes out, will be a throw on that far side. Another opportunity for City to build up here. Now to be taken. Dimitri. Was trying to take the shot that deviated off Manly. Cheerio. Jack Kenny will have to work it upstream. He does. Pulled out by Manly. Kakaris and Farrakoko about to come on. Coming off the field will be McCarthy. And also coming off will be Ian Lucas.
Double substitution for Manly United. Leaving the field, number 10, Harry McCarthy, and number 11, Lucas Meek. Replaced by number 17, Farah Koko, and number 7, Peter Kakaris.
Jesse, check! Jesse, check!
Throw taken.
Second ball!
Donahue up high. Coop played it down. Now St. George in the build here. Askew. Rain starting to come down. Kramer Park. Darcy Burgess going forward. Darcy works it up the line. And Van der Sar spews it wide. Nathan Grimaldi works it on. Cox. And spinning around here will be in Palometri. Eventually the ball went back. Curry's played well today from the back, hasn't he? George City looking to left. Another goal, so vital. Still think this game's not over yet. No, Manly are not doing themselves any favours. Time is ticking against them. Foul will be called. Manly's way. Take this a couple of inches in from the club side. Works it into the area. Shot deviates off. Will be a corner for Manly United. This will be high, you can see already. Corner taken. Header skews wide. Bukakeris is at the far post. Trying to get to it. Far post on the near side of the ground as opposed to the far post. That's on the far side of the ground. Far post, which is what the clubhouse for Manly's called. Great name, Bob. That's a great footballing name. We're about to see another substitution for Manly, another lot. Kawano and Marcelo about to come on. And also about to come onto the field will be in Matthew Warby. The ball goes over halfway. Headed out by Chipman. Substitutions made. Off the field will be.
Substitution for St George City. Leaving the field, number 5, Matthew Wiley. Number 5, Lewis Mitchell, replaced by number 2, Matthew Wiley.
Let's just check that again. Warby is on the field now.
Double substitution for Manly United. Leaving the field,
change.
number 9, Ben
Cooper's
Cooper.
off.
Number 28, Jasper Chipman. Replaced by number 13, Tiger Kawano. And number 8, Stefano Marcelo.
Marcelo on. Now going Manly's way. Can there be some late drama here at Kramer Park? Gunovich. Now it's O'Driscoll. O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue works it forward. Farah Coco can't get to it. Oh, it's played back to Coco. And then it's been stopped. But hold up. The flag was up anyway, offside. Starting to build. So working the 73rd minute. Viaga has possession. important it will be for Manly to get one back now. There's a bit of time left in this game. Bit of time. He's taken down again, Sherry Argan. A light sprinkle a few minutes ago. Parliamentary. Oh, Nathan Grimaldi nearly got himself a brace. He's on the ground here, Nathan. Well, he's in a lot of pain here. So, time will keep ticking here. Manly's chances at trying to come back in this one. A reminder this weekend, the other games that we've got for you, Football New South Wales on YouTube, they are as follows. A game on, and this is, I think, one of the games of the weekend, I think, that we're looking forward to watch. They're all actually all pretty good games when you think about it. Wanderers Wollongong so important for various reasons. That game will be at 3 p.m. Olympic Blacktown at Cobra, that's a final game at 5 p.m. We've also got that clash between St George FC and RP at Barton Park, Mariners and Rangers on Sunday at Queen Park, another important game. Rockdale Sutherland at Rockdale, Marconi and Sydney FC, Marconi and United and Spirit United. Games coming up on Member as well. Waratah Cup, remember Waratah Cup on Wednesday evening. We're looking forward to it at Valentine Sports Park. Northern Tigers and Sydney United 58. And Driscoll working it sideways. Gunovich. Perez. Going forward, Perez. He gets a ball on. There needs to be a cross in. Quite work on that passage. Still will be alive. Drops back. Perez can't take a shot. Flicks off Askew. Now Kakaris has it on the right. Kakaris. It's got Perez in the middle. As now they've decided to go to Ocello. And it's gone out. And it will be a goal kick. Worked over halfway. Behind the alley, Driscoll. More than halfway still. Mitri. Shuriaga tries to have a shot. Manly stifle it. Van der Sarg works it. Harris won't get to it. Askew. Nolte. Shuriaga. He's on a run again. Shuriaga crosses it in. Levi K makes the save. Important effort by Levi K. Ball in the area again. St George City. Fody works it back. Nolte. It's won by Farakoko. On this left side. Need to build here. Manly. Over Cosmo O'Driscoll. Gunovich utilised support. Van der Sar, Kakeris is on a run. Set it back. Good hitter at that too. Kind of playing on that left side of the field. Can I ask you? We've got under 12 minutes of play in this one. Vega worked it on. Mitri played it straight to O'Driscoll for Manly. Burgess up the line. Now there's a ball back inside. It was a good ball too by Rossello. Then Kawano worked it on to Coco. Now it's Kakeris. Kakeris, will he have a shot here? Works it into the area, bounces off St George, comes back, and now Burgess has it again. Burgess, a short ball. Kawano tried to loop it up, couldn't work. Ball bounces back. This is Inagunovich. Now it goes on. Perez, away from trouble. Perez works it back to O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll now will look to go forward. O'Driscoll, he's on halfway. O'Driscoll's got Kawano. Well, he's going to go into the middle. He might actually. He might go himself. O'Driscoll taken down. No foul called. Kawano's got it. He lost possession. St George will clear it down the right side. McNulty's got it. City now. A goal will end the game. Trying to work it forward. Touched off. Van der Sar plays it out. St George City have the game. Take the throw. This will be Matthew Warby. Go back the other way. They're going to have it now. Before you've seen something of that throw. Van der Sar, Burgess. Nolte nearly won it. Now again, Manly trying to work it back inside. The ball does go out. It's George City ball. Substitution being made. Gillies coming on.
Substitution for Manly United, leaving the field, number 23, Darcy Burgess, replaced by number 14, Max Pengilly.
Turned over Manly. Kakeris works it in. Coco can't get the touch he was looking for. Frustration of City, even though they lead 2-0, knowing that, you know, the game ain't over yet. I know I keep on saying that, but it's a right, just call. He's about to come onto the field, looks to be Fernando Kamata, and also Noah Ovens. Goes over halfway. Top there, Pengilly. Cox played it back, Askew worked it forward. Put it down by O'Driscoll. Coco now for Manly. Here they come, Coco. He's got possession, and now Rossello's on a run. It's been won by Monahan Vaika. Monahan Vaika will play it out. Substitutions being made. Coming off the field will be in Parliamentary. Interesting call, that one. Also, Dakota Askew comes off.
For St George City, leaving the field, number 23, Dakota Askew, and number 10, Parliamentary, replaced by number 11, Fumoto Kamada, and number 17, Noah Owens.
Ball comes back from Pengilly. Gunovich. Now it's Levi Kay. Pengilly. Now it's on again. Perez found support. Marcelo goes to Perez. Kikeris is forward. Pengilly's back. Pengilly will have possession. Pengilly, it's played to St George City. Here comes City. McNulty. Can they end this game now? McNulty looks. He needs to work it on. It's flicked back. Shuriaga flicked it. And it will be Manly with possession. Here's Van der Sarg. Working it on. Rossello. A goal is important. Kikeris worked it on. St George have played it into the far post. George now needs to stop the raid by Manly. O'Driscoll finds here O'Donoghue. Back to O'Driscoll. Will look to work it back to Coco. Farakoko. Will he go back in? Farakoko goes back. Gilly goes wide of the course. Add some hope for Manly fans. Didn't work on that situation. Kikeris, though, has it. Works it back inside Farakoko. Will have to work it back. It's trouble. Marcelo couldn't get to it. It's been flicked forward. McNulty trying to work the ball on. Taken down the challenger's Foti by Pengilly. Good work, Pengilly. As now O'Driscoll. And Kikeris gets it from the Perez ball. Kikeris now looks to go forward. He works it to Rossello. And Cox won it. But it comes back to the right side. Kawano. And now this is a deep ball by Perez. O'Donoghue down this left side. Pressure building. Warby plays it away. The ball drops back. Van der Sarg. Flick on by Kawano. Van der Sarg can't get to it. McNulty. He needs his troops to help him. Shuriaga. And now McNulty's on the run. Levi Kay didn't know whether to go or not. And now McNulty works it back in. No. Foti wasn't in position. And the ball still twiddles out. And it will be a throw for Manly. Now, Driscoll. Now, Manly looking to go forward here. Ball goes to Pengilly. Pengilly needs to spin around. Pengilly. Nice ball. Van der Sarg to Pengilly. Kikeris is waiting for the ball. It's played out by St George City. Game ain't over yet. Mind you, time is tickering on the clock. Ball comes back to Pengilly. Now, here is Kikeris. Safe first time by Kenny. Cleared away. It's still alive for Manly. Coco can't control. St George will play it away. goes. Gilly will have it again. Back to O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll goes back. Gilly. Now this is Ganovich. Perez. Gilly. Kakeris. Now City look to go forward down the left side. Nolte again is in the middle. Can they go to him? Shiriaga. Now it's Foti. Oh, Foti's shot is saved by Levi K. Now it's on this left side. O'Donoghue's running on, the ball goes out. Coco touches off City, so Manly will have another opportunity. We're going into injury time. There is not much time though, really, but if they get a goal in the next 30 seconds, they can make it a bit of a heart palpitation. Maganovich right. And out Gilly. Again, it's Kawano. Kakeris. Perez will have it again on the right side. We wait for the ball to come up in 10 seconds. Is it going to be 3 or 4 minutes? I think there might be 3 minutes here of added time. We watched the board, 3 minutes.
The fourth official has indicated a minimum of 3 minutes additional time.
Now, here's a shot. It wasn't a bad roost by Rossello. Rossello just couldn't deliver the bang they needed. 8 shots to 3 on target. He's taken down the challenge. Riaga's been very impactful. Here come Manly. Here come Manly. This is what you want to see from Perez. Now it's Coco. Coco works it back inside. O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue shoots it wide. A series of missed chances tonight for Manly. Ball goes over halfway and the bounce is out. Ball goes out once again. Now I think will be the call here. So next week, St George City. Got a couple of big games coming up for them. They take on Mount Druitt at Penshurst Park next Saturday. Then it's a derby against FC at Barton. And Marconi at Penshurst, Olympic away at Belmore. That's their month ahead. Manly, it doesn't get any easier. They play Spirit next week at the Arctic Circle. Then they play Wollongong at Wynn. The week after, they play Blacktown here at Cromer. It's going to be a very busy month because they also play the Wanderers at Cromer. It's a tough month ahead. And tonight could have just given them enough breathing room. The ladder now, this is what makes it intriguing, to use the words. Hello, Michael, if you're watching. Sutherland are on 16 points. Manly are on 24. Now, the reason why I say Sutherland, because they're the team that's still in that relegation zone, because Wanderers on 13, but, you know, what they can do, who knows. Rangers again on 12 and Mariners on 10. So they're the four that are in it. City, you know, probably got away from it now with 25 points. Manly, they're still there, 24 points. Wollongong, if they win this weekend, then they're away from it. But the reason why I mentioned it, Mariners going to win, all of a sudden it's 11 points. And it starts to make people tight. Even the Rangers, if they win, they go to 15. Then all of a sudden it's a 9-point gap. It starts to eke in. You need to win games. It's a situation. It's just pure and simple. As here's a shot by Sheriaga, bounces off. They can't convert. Time will tick and the whistle will blow in a moment. Manly are going to rue the missed opportunities they've had tonight. City will win 2-0. Good win, St George City. And the goal scorer is Parliamentary and Nathan Grimaldi. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's game. We'll go through the stats in a second.
Our women are also home this Sunday. The Manly United women
They come up as follows. First of all, Mitri and Grimaldi, the goal scorers, the 8th and 12th minute.
Still open if you want to drink before you go home.
Then,
thanks for your attendance here at Cromer Park tonight.
Shots
Please get home
of 6 to 18, St George City's way. Shots on target 3 to 9, City's way. 3 corners to 9, City's way. Offsides at 2 to 0, Manly's way. Fouls 6 to 5, Manly's way. And 1 yellow card that went to O'Driscoll. Full time St George City win. Games coming up this weekend. It's Wanderers take on Wollongong at Wanderers at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Eric will be calling that. Olympic and Blacktown at Cogra. St George FC and RP at Barton Park. Sunday Mariners and the Rangers at Plume. Rockdale and Sutherland at Rockdale. Arconia and City FC and Arconia United. And Spirit at United. On behalf of myself and the team at Football New South Wales on YouTube, Nicholas Kutniak signing off. We'll chat to you soon on Football New South Wales NPL action. Bye for now.